Ultimates. Rally's getting thrown in here on both sides. Guard and Munchkin not holding back. And it's just the ult fiesta. All the ults coming out as soon as they come online. Neither of these teams are holding back. They're just going to go charging headfirst into one another. And the Seoul Dynasty are going to win this fight.
At the breakout last second, both shatters were blocked out, but eventually they do come through with all of the damage that they need. They're going to have to win this fight because at 72%, it might be a one fight away situation for the Seoul Dynasty. Prophet just looking for an angle. The grab does not go in. Eaten up by Michelle. Beautiful play by the Diva.
Sick work. That D-Matrix eliminating projectiles, and just so happens that the grab is one of those. Now Seoul going to go charging right back into the Spitfire. Jester having a tough time. He's hanging on by a thread, keeping that shield up. And there's the support ultimates, all of them coming online here for the Spitfire. Nuss gonna go ahead and properly delay is, but a big boom! Double, make that a triple. Self-destruct from Michelle to clean up the Spitfire.
And they're gonna stagger Fury late, but it's not gonna matter. They should be able to just hold the door right here, clean up all the remaining kills. This Seoul Dynasty squad looks tight right now. The combos are going off. They're using all their ultimates.
That self-destruct online as well. This is all about delaying it out here for London Spitfire. They are continuing to generate percentage points here on controlling this point.
Nothing with that grab, though. The counter grab on the other side, I think, to try to clean things up. They go for the charge, self-destruct, not finding anything, too. A little overshot, actually gets Nuss at the end.
How in the blazes did that happen? Well, Fury's going to go ahead and try and trade it back. Not going to happen. No kills on his side. Guard getting caught, though, by Fisher's not going to help things here for the Spitfire. Prophet hanging on by a thread, and he is gone. Seoul Dynasty, they need to keep their players alive, though, but managing to catch Jaehong out of position. That's a big blow dealt to the Seoul Dynasty. The rally getting used by Munchkin, and now they need to get on this point. They did have Michelle tap it, so it is still in overtime. Big shatter goes down, but where's the follow-up? The perfect grab. Thrown down, cuts them off.
It's a perfect defensive graviton surge to keep them away after that enormous shatter. And though Fleta will trade out with Prophet, this one seems like we're going to a stage 3 here.
Yes, indeed. Best of 3 in terms of points. Michelle going to try and buy as much time as possible. Nobody here to really contest on the side of Seoul, though. Jaehong just going to be staring in wistfully, hoping to stay alive, and he does. Glad that we have the bird's eye view, though, because really they are spread out. Fisher going to lead the charge in. Guard nearly gets picked. Way too close for comfort, but somebody just got knocked off the side. Prophet ejected.
That's it. Prophet and Jester gone. You can't do anything about this. The best you can hope for with London is get a kill on your way out, or just live on your way out, not get stuck. It's just a distraction tactic.
Oh, no! Pick on Fisher before you can get the primal off. That's a big deal. Self-destruct thrown right into the mix, but the sound barrier and the trance and the shields and everything along with that is going to keep them safe. Gesture punts Fleta into the murder chasm, and that's going to be it. London Spitfire are going to win this fight.
It's just a matter of seconds there.
He is used. Both sides, everybody getting a bit of that armor. Jaehong needs it as well, but he's got the trance. Grab gets thrown in on top of Gesture. Guard is there as well. Both of them go on Prophet. What happened? No bubble, no way to mitigate it, no way to hide from the blast.
Fedoshin almost went down during that as well. Now it's desperation time as they're going to use solo walls, just try to get back in. London in a world of hurt.
Yeah, this isn't looking hot here for the London Spitfire. The engines are sputtering and they are dropping out of the skies. Seoul Dynasty will take the first map of this series 2-1 over the defending champs.
Really, the Zarya on the high ground is a big deal. Both teams rallied.
Both teams rally, crashing into each other. Now the ults are really going to start coming online here as both of the Brigidas have used their rallies. Fleta gets his grab eaten by Fury, though. That's not going to help things here.
Yeah, but Gesture got stunned out of his Earth Shatter, so they don't have that one. Fisher with the Shatter advantage. They're going to try to get it. Goes in!
Oh, what a play. The timing. Shatter from Fisher lays out Prophet and Guard, makes them vulnerable to the blast. And now Seoul with a 2-man advantage, heavily favored in this fight. They're going to melt Gesture down. Dosha doing the best he can to hang on, but that's not going to be for long, and we will have success here for Seoul Dynasty on the first point.
They just look cleaner. They did take them a while to finally engage there, but Seoul's hitting combo plays.
Ticking down, and Seoul still have a couple of ults that are about to come online here, so instantly going for it. Rallies used on both sides, getting that bonus armor. Monster Shatter! Thrown in by Fisher. 3 kills off the back of that, and that's going to be it. London Spitfire sent packing.
It's been very back and forth, but it has been the shatter efficiency of Fisher, which ends up carrying. And Gesture needs a big play here. He's been abused this match. He's only gotten 6.
Oh, that is a big shatter. That is a big play from Fisher.
Fissure's just outplaying Gesture right now.
Naturally leading the way. They've traded places. Let's see. Are they going to find a weakness here, Seoul? Fleta, well charged. He's got the grab, chucks it in, but gets eaten by Fury.
Ambitious Graviton would be the nice way to say that one. He gets no value out of it. Can they still win this fight, though? They're going to chuck in everything they got.
Oh, wow, that self-destruct actually finds guard. And Fisher, he splatters Gesture. This is it for Seoul. Keep that pressure, keep that... You have to keep the presence on the point now. You're constantly getting progress here. Jexy realizes it now. Fury was just now going to be able to contest. They need to kill the Private Diva, and it's going to happen. This is it. Seoul getting the job done in the end. All 3 points for them on Hollywood.
Michelle.
London Spitfire to use in order to crack this defense. Fleta is playing this so carefully, though, but eventually they are just going to go charging straight in. Gesture with the shatter gets zilch for it, and Fleta now looking for an opening, can go for the grab here to end this fight, especially because the trance got used so early. There will be a window, but the sound barrier is up. Well played on the side of Seoul.
It's really nice defensive Graviton, too, to keep them alive during that one. Ults have been used on both sides. Shatters not being as effective as they were. Right now, London is in a rally mode, too, so they're going to be getting armor.
Oh, Fisher's in a tight spot. Somehow we lose Jaehyung. Fisher goes down, and that is going to be at London Spitfire. Off the back of this push, will find success. First point goes their way. So Seoul looking to stop that, of course. Grab, and Michelle, what a boss!
Dude.
Another one,
It's his third at least.
Oh, self-destruct over the top. Sound barrier wearing down, and that's gonna be it. Gesture not able to survive. Gets traded though, 1-for-1, but still without a Rhine. No big shield to hide behind, and that's gonna put London Spitfire at risk. Fisher just hanging in this fight, and we have Munchkin using the rally again.
Yeah, they just want to chase this down. Rally gives you a little bit of speed boost, though.
Sure.
If they didn't have it, they might not have been able to get these late kills, and it's so important to reset the other team's Zarya, so their tank ultimates are online while London doesn't have them.
No grab on the side of Prophet, though, so that is going to be it. There's the big advantage. Fleta throws in the grab. Self-destruct over the top, and it's going to be murderous! Gesture guard Prophet out of it! And we will have Fury now getting a couple of kills back their way, but this is a disaster for the London Spitfire, and Seoul Dynasty will succeed in picking up 2 maps. They are 1 map away from locking down this series. I mean, no more important feeling for these players than for them.
Seoul is, well, I mean, I think we call this Chung doing it right now. They've got a bunch of DPS, a pharmacy in the sky, Widowmaker abound. This is great.
I'm loving it. Thank you, Seoul, for changing it up here. We're getting a bit of a different strat.
Fleta is considered one of the best Pharahs in the entire world right now. Can they make enough disruption to start picking off targets?
You gotta
get some progress.
Dude, he's nearly got a barrage online. That's going to end this fight if he gets that online here pretty soon. He can just drop out of the skies and pummel London into oblivion.
Wow, they're just taking free progress. Now eventually Guard has to stick his head out.
Oh, buddy, he's feeling the heat here. Fisher on the side going for the poke. Prophet dropping low, and that is going to open it up. Fleta finding the kill on Nuss. Prophet out of it as well. Just like that, Seoul Dynasty, their strategy, it's working beautifully.
There's just almost nothing you can do against this, especially on this map, which is why we see it's such a popular offense on this map. You have to hide in the house, sneak out, and then what angle are you not getting shot at from?
Yeah, you got Fleta dominating the skies, and then you've got a sniper hanging out over on the other side of things. We just saw it there.
Pressure on the Widow, but by doing so, you're leaving your team exposed, and then you're just eating rockets. Now, on this point, I think they're going to use as many ultimates as possible. Try to get back in. Gets pressured out, but they could EMP Barrage here.
I mean, what are you going to do to challenge this? Oh, this is going to be big! Point blank shot on a Gesture, and the Barrage is online. He's boosted as well. Could be an opportunity here for Fleta, but London are doing a great job of backing off, trying to cut off that angle from him, and so far Guard getting forced back into a corner. They've got 2 ticks of progress already on the second point, Seoul Dynasty.
Munchkin goes down though, so that's one of the fallback points that they don't have anymore. If Munchkin was up, then Fleta tries to lure the team back into him. They're going to bring Munchkin back, but he only goes down again as Prophet's on Tracer to try to put some pressure on him, and finally deflected.
Now is Seoul. Fleta nearly got that ult online. It's going to be a moment. Fisher once again with the stuns. And there's the grab. It works in the end. Self-destruct over the top, but the sound barrier is there. And so far, it's a perfect hold here for the London Spitfire. Seoul just looking formulaic.
Huge counter shatter there by Gesture.
Push forward. He can stuff it. He's going to be looking for that as well, hanging in there, so low on energy, and there's the grab. Brings Seoul together, self-destruct, point blank right on top of him, but the Jaehyung will survive because he was invulnerable. Seoul Dynasty, though, are getting 2 kills off the back of this.
Counter shatter, they blocked the first one, were able to survive through it, and now it's all Seoul in the kill feed. Losing Jaehong really hurts though. 1 or 2 kills on the defending side of things can get you back into it, but now there's only 33%.
The body block on Gesture can't quite sweep.
Try to bait supports into the top and then fly in. Yeah, there it is. They're trying to hammer and anvil it.
Oh, and who's getting caught in that anvil? And that smash, it's going to be Fisher. They do trade tank for tank. Michelle hangs on somehow. And Seoul Dynasty, they lose Fled Up, but there might still be enough. This is trouble because Prophet survives, and so the damage bears out on London's side.
London just takes a play right out of Boston's playbook there. Boston did the exact same thing to Seoul in a play design. That's just good film study. And it looks like, well, I mean, there are 3 back right now.
You got Fisher here. You still have some shields. Exactly. Munch gonna get it topped up again, but oh, he gets caught. Gesture gonna smash him, and that's it. London Spitfire taking the first point. Again, gotta keep the eyes peeled for the D-Matrix. Trying to get this grab off. He might spot his opening here. He knows the positioning, but they're just gonna go ahead and get it done dirty. Fisher just getting overwhelmed without even the use of the grab.
Prophet just walked in on him. Can they get this set up? The shield is there though, so no kills on that self-destruct. Counter self-destruct comes in. Will remove a couple players from the fights. Michelle D-Mech Munch get taken down. This is desperation time for Seoul.
Oh, what a play from Fisher! Does it survive this? No way!
He's got a bubble.
He's still alive. Fisher now just gonna march his way onto the point. He's there to cover Fled Up, who is fully charged up, just gonna start melting him. Fled Up. Oh man, it's unreal that they keep surviving this.
They gotta get back in right now. That 1 kill is enormous, but they've waited so long that might get another one. That's huge. Guard out of it. They're gonna retreat.
No crowd control. Yep, they have to back off. And London, unable to get it done. And it's right through the front door by the looks of it. Fled Up ready to just catch them. He can just go ahead and plant the grab in the wall. Here's the combo coming up. Self-destruct thrown in. And a triple! Michelle once again coming up with the goods. And this is Seoul Dynasty now. They will have the lock. Sound barrier used, but Seoul Dynasty will survive a little while longer here, Hex.
Seoul has now won the set, sending London Spitfire home. Our former champions of the 2018 Overwatch League season will miss out on Stage 1 playoffs. Kept them back the entire time.
Yeah, look at Fury. Fury now seems to be figuring it out. He's going to try and put some pressure on Michelle. Gesture getting knocked down to the low ground, though.
That's enormous.
That is not going to help things here for London. Munchkin eliminates his mirror image. There can only be one. And Fled Up, this is the cleanup. Seoul Dynasty going to hold here on the defense. Like he wasn't feeling it.
Yeah, now they know where it was.
And it's going to be the grab thrown in now. Trance used by Doshin. Sound barriers as well. Everything getting thrown into the pot. We'll see what sticks. There are the self-destructs. And Fury with the triple. Fled Up, Fisher. Well, everybody on Seoul. Let's not even bother naming them.
I didn't see what it came behind.
Gesture was just a wild shatter thrown out. Trying to follow it up on the grab. Counter shatter thrown in. We have a back cap going, but some good awareness on the side of Michelle. He will be there to contest. Self-destruct thrown in, and it's not going to find anything, and now it's just getting all of it. Fisher will win out versus Gesture, but that's traded for Jaehong, and now the fight has to happen on the payload. If London can manage to sneak this payload forward in the chaos, that would be a huge win for him.
Trying to use displacement abilities, but all the kills are going in favor of Seoul. Nas has to be careful. He's got to get out of there. Fury dancing back and forth. This one is not over at all. London's going to have their reinforcements back.
Oh, Fled has to be careful not to overextend. He is the backbone right now. The damage that will get these kills. Shields are up so far, and there's the shatter yet again thrown out by Fisher. Fisher's got to get that shield up, though. He is dropping low. Prophet looking to counter this. Grab gets thrown in on the side of Fled Up. Prophet still holding on to his, and there it is, appropriately timed, but he's lost 2 of his teammates in the mix. That's a lot of throughput that's been thrown out the window on the side of London, and it is looking like Seoul Dynasty will succeed in cleaning up the offense. They will hold. Seems like they want to try and make this work. Gesture, the focus is too good, and Fisher just swinging for victory. 3 kills in the blink of an eye for Seoul Dynasty. London Spitfire once again forced to give ground. Rally up, and Hot for Long is going to be used now. Fisher doing the best he can to hide. Fleta just throwing the grab out there. That's going to bring them all together, and they're dropping so low. London, they can't survive. So much damage getting poured on by Seoul Dynasty.
And it only gets worse from here. That is the team kill. Seoul just needs to execute. All they have to do.
Michelle's in position over the spawn as well. As soon as they show themselves, boom, instant hack. This is it. They're pushing forward right now, Seoul. They've got this on-lock guard hanging on by a thread, getting some heals, but he's going to lose Fury in the meantime, and Seoul will succeed. It will be 3 maps to 0 for the Seoul Dynasty over the London Spitfire. The London Spitfire, the 2018 season champions, have got to be wondering what has happened.
Seoul exercises some demons here. They haven't secured their position.
Alrighty, and also the casters have said it, and the analysts have also said it. But just to confirm, I heard that you have never lost against London Spitfire. What is it about the matchup that sort of brings out the best of you? 피셔 선수 제가 또 들어보니까 피셔 선수가 한 번도 런던과의 경기에서 한 번도 져본 적이 없다고 제가 좀 얘기를 들었는데 좀 어떻게 그렇게 런던과의 좀 경기에서 좀 이렇게 잘할 수 있는 건가요?
뭐 제가 잘한 게 아니고요. 제가 생각해 런던이 못한다고 생각합니다.
It's not me. I honestly don't think I'm playing that well. It's just that London's not playing up to par. Love it. Thank you very much. Everybody give it up for Fisher one more time. That's it for me. Back to the casters.